Okay, so this is literally a few feet from the shop at the store where you can borrow the snorkeling equipment. And they will let you borrow everything you need for an hour, or you pay $3 per piece of equipment that you need. And so you can see that you can just walk a couple minutes down the beach, and here we are right away into a few feet of water, and we're already finding turtles. And as I said in a previous video, if you can't find turtles your first time out, just look for a bunch of people snorkeling, circled around with their heads down. But pretty quickly you get to see this weed, this type of weed that they're feeding off of. And you just have to really be patient because they have to come up for air. And like this shot here, they'll stay underwater feeding for a while, but as soon as they come up for air, they actually come quite close to you, and you can get some really great video or some really great photographs. When they peek their head up out of the water, the sea turtles, that makes for some amazing shots. In this video right here, I'm using a GoPro Hero Plus, and I think the Plus is new for the LCD on the back. Mostly we've tried to just kind of float around on top of the turtles, because if you're kind of on top of them and to the side or behind them, you can get some fairly dramatic shots like this. And if you have flippers on, if you borrow flippers from the dive center, it's not too difficult to keep up with them. One morning I was out without flippers, and you can keep up with them when they're coming up for air, but the flippers make it way easier, and you can definitely get some dramatic shots like this. Now, unfortunately, the first couple days we were at Akumal, the water was crystal clear. This day and the day before, the water was a little choppy, it was a little rough, so the images are not quite as crystal clear as we got in the first couple of days, but nonetheless, it's an incredible experience. And most of this water, we're not really all that far out into the ocean, and most of this water is actually not all that deep. I'd say about here, it's probably 5 or 6 feet deep. I could literally probably put my feet on the ground, but you don't want to put your feet in the ground, because the rule is no stepping in the turtles' feeding grounds. They don't like it, and if you want to stay totally upright on the surface of the water, when you start dipping your feet down, the turtles will actually start using their fins to throw up the sand, so you can't see them, and it gets all cloudy. We while we were out here, tried not to stay too long taping or taking photographs of one turtle, because I'm guessing that too much around one turtle probably irritates them. But as you can see, if you just start swimming a little farther, you quickly find another turtle like this fellow that we found. And you can see from this depth that we're not really all that deep. You can see with this person's reference that they could likely put their feet on the ground, so kind of less than the depth of a grown man standing at what we're at here. You're not allowed to touch the turtles, but in some of the earlier videos you can see on my YouTube channel, it's not too hard to capture your spouse, or your boyfriend, or your girlfriend in videos or photos with the turtles. Kathy and I would just essentially swim either one of us on the other side of a turtle. So I would get on, if Kathy was on one side watching a turtle from the surface, I would kind of swim over to the other side of the turtle, and when he started to swim, we would actually start both swimming. So I could actually capture her in the background. However, this shot actually is shot with the GoPro Hero and the pole, which is like a selfie stick.